we are going to take a look at what flexibility is and what mobility is. We're going to have a look at some anatomy because that is all a big part of this. We're going to talk about why flexibility is important, how we can assess flexibility, what can we do if there is too much flexibility, and then we're going to have a look at the different types of stretches and why we should do them and when might be appropriate to do them. And of course, we're going to have a look at a whole bunch of different types of stretch exercises, both in terms of the type of stretch that it is and the area that's being stretched. I want you to have a go assessing the flexibility of your dogs. We have a nice chart for you, which is describing the normal range of motion for dogs at certain joints doing certain joint motions. So for example, in the elbow, if we're going to flex your dog's elbow, so close that joint, the normal range of motion, so the normal degrees when we measure that the elbow, when it's flexed would be between 20 and 40 degrees. That would be considered a normal amount of flexion of a dog elbow. And then if we had to measure the extension of your dog elbow, so when we open that joint and take your forearm further away from your upper arm, it would be considered normal to be 160 degrees to 170 degrees on the extension of that elbow. And it's an excellent warm-up exercise. It's a dynamic exercise that your dog is moving, and it's an active stretch because your dog is controlling how tight they turn. This is Amethyst, Amethyst learning to turn in circles. So I'm moving her towards me, and then I'm luring her tight in a circle, and then I'm throwing reinforcement away to continue the tightness of the turn. Most people don't turn their dogs tight enough. You're aiming to have them go as tight as possible. You want their nose to pretty much be touching their bum, but you also